Hey, this is Fred Lam and welcome to LeadsTunnel University. Now, in today's video, we're going to talk about the 3 low budget ways to start a business using simply just Facebook lead ad. I've been getting a lot of people asking me, Fred, what is the one or several methods that I can start building a business if I'm really tight on budget, or I don't have that much money to start, or I don't even have any money to get started? What is the best way for someone to actually build an online business? Well, in today's episode, we're going to talk about this, and I'm going to share with you the 3 ways that you can start with either a low budget, no budget, or very little budget, and you can actually start getting some results and start building your very own business using just Facebook lead ad. So here's what you're going to learn inside this video today. First of all, what is Facebook lead ad and why it's underused. Then I'm going to share with you the 3 ways to start a business using nothing but Facebook lead ad, and even if you're on a superbly tight budget, I'm even going to show you exactly and break it down on how much it really requires for you to get started. And we're going to keep it at bare minimum. Then I'm also going to show you, again, the cost associated with each business model. No bullshit. Going to share with you exactly what it takes and what you need in order for you to start. Last but not least, I'm also going to share with you the 1 key success to Facebook lead ad, regardless of which method you are going to choose. Now, for those of you that are wondering, well, Fred, what is Facebook lead ad? I'm not going to talk about it inside this video because I have a full tutorial on my YouTube channel. Simply just go to the search, look for Facebook lead ad tutorial Fred Lam, or go to my YouTube channel and you will see an entire tutorial on what Facebook lead ad is and how to actually set it up. Now, if you enjoy any of my videos and you gain a lot of key takeaways and it's making an impact in your life, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that notification bell so that each time I release a brand new video, you are going to get notified right away. My goal is to continue to share more video tutorials to you so that you can actually take it in action and start seeing results. Now, that said, first of all, why is Facebook lead ad underused? First of all, there are 3 top reasons why it's underused. First of all, it's overlooked and hardly any training on it. There's rarely any training or people talk about Facebook lead ad. Everyone focus on conversion, everyone focus on video views, everyone focus on engagement. So when there are rarely any training behind a specific strategy, obviously no one really uses it. But it opens up a big opportunity for you because competition is going to be far less than all the other traditional method. Second thing is, people are led to believe that they're low quality leads. In a way, yes, they can be low quality leads because after all, Facebook actually pre-populates the lead form with the person's Facebook account information. That said, someone may have created their Facebook account 7 years ago and they no longer use their email address anymore to actually send or receive emails, so it is considered obviously really bad quality. And on top of that, because of the ease of simply opting in, people would just click a button and voila, and the lead is not hot. That is also true, but there's 1 key behind it. I believe that every single lead can be hot. In fact, every single lead definitely has some form of interest. It all boils down into how you communicate with the lead, and most importantly, how fast are you going to communicate with the lead to turn even low quality leads into high quality. Now, there are several other methods that you can actually get higher quality leads with your Facebook lead ad. And if you want to actually have me record a video all about it, let me know right in the comment box right below. But again, it is obviously a myth that Facebook lead ad has low quality leads. It doesn't. It gives you real lead information. You just need to know how to handle it, how to nurture it, and get in front of your leads right away. Last but not least, there's no automation in place. This is a big problem. When you don't have automation in place, then first of all, how are you going to instantly communicate with your lead? Second of all, that requires a lot of manual work. We live in an information age. We live in the technological age. Everything should be automated. Everything should be done with ease. However, with Facebook Lead Ad, you can't. You have to do it manually. There's no automation in place. And because of this very reason, and we know how massive Facebook Lead Ad is, this is why we've created LeadsTunnel, and you can check all about it on this URL at www.leadstunnel.com. And in fact, you're also going to get a 7-day free trial to test drive LeadsTunnel itself, which is a Facebook approved app. All right, now let's really dive right in. Now that you if you haven't watched my Facebook Lead Ad tutorial, go watch that first. And also, now that you know, well, why is Facebook Lead Ad under use? Now we're going to actually talk about the low budget business model that you can actually start using Facebook Lead Ad. So we're going to start with business model number 1. Business model number 1 is simply email marketing. All you're doing is creating a free ebook to give away in exchange for your leads information. You capture their email addresses and promote simply affiliate offers. You don't have to have any product, no inventory, and customer headaches. And let me tell you this, and I would say every single online expert will tell you this as well. Email is your asset. Once you got a person's email address, it is forever yours, and forever yours to monetize it. So you can constantly send them email promotion, promoting different products, different offers, and continue to monetize from there. Now, let me actually show you how all this works and where Facebook Lead Ad plays a major role when it comes to building an email business with Facebook Lead Ad. So I'm going to actually draw this entire diagram out. Here's how it all works and how Facebook Lead Ad plays a significant role. So you first have average Joe browsing on Facebook. When they're on Facebook, all that you need to do is simply create a Facebook Lead Ad to give away a lead magnet. It can be a free ebook, it can be a free course, whatever it is. So on here, they can basically just click this button and it opens up natively within Facebook a form that they can submit. And in this case, you want to obviously ask them for their email address, since after all, we're building an email business. When they actually submit their information to you, what's going to happen simultaneously, it should first direct them to what we call the thank you screen. On this thank you screen, you want to pre-sell an affiliate offer. It can be on ClickBank, it can be JVZoo, it can be Warrior Plus, it can be Amazon, Commission Junction, or CPA Network, whatever you desire. That makes sense to what the lead magnet that you are giving away is about. So here, all you're doing is obviously say thank you and try to get the click to simply go over to an affiliate offer. So your thank you page or screen is designed in a way where you want to actually get the click to go to an affiliate offer. And on there, whatever you're promoting, whatever that person's going to buy, you make your commission. Now, this is the linear approach. At the same time, like I said, you need to make sure that you use an automation like LeadsTunnel that each time someone submits their email address, it's added into your ESP, which is your email service provider. It can be Aweber, MailChimp, SendLane, whatever you desire. Once you actually got that person's email address, all you're really doing is on a regular basis, just send out different affiliate promotion to actually get them to buy. This is how it all works. So the bigger your email list is, the more money you are going to make, flat out. And that's why it is an asset to the company and to your business. Because again, every single email that you send, every click that you get may potentially lead to more sales. And that's how email marketing works. You're simply having something to capture the person's email address. In this case, we're using FB lead ad to capture the email address, and while they are within the funnel, we send them to the affiliate offer, and if they buy something, we make a commission. But at the same time, we get them through to go to LeadsTunnel so that it actually adds the person's email address into an ESP, which will help you start sending these emails out to your subscriber and monetize from them. And again, that's all you do. This is how an email business model works. And if you want to learn more about it, right under below this video, right in the video description, there's an entire training that I'm offering that you can actually learn exactly how to build an email business with Facebook lead ad. Now, that said, let me share with you, what does it take? What is the investment that is needed to really start? Okay, so first of all, you need to opt yourself into a email service provider, ESP, so a company or a software that will handle your email addresses. So there's Aweber, SendLane, there's a lot of different options out there, from free to start all the way to $29 per month. So in a nutshell, let's say that it's going to cost you $29 a month. Now, the second thing you need is the automation, which again, you need LeadsTunnel for the automation. And it will cost you around $27 a month. As I'm recording this, pricing may change in the near future. Can't guarantee anything. So that said, in order for you to really run your email marketing business with Facebook lead ad, last thing is your Facebook ad costs. Whatever you're comfortable with, that is fine, right? $5, $3, doesn't really matter. Whatever you are comfortable with. But I gotta tell you, the bigger your budget you have, the faster you will grow your business. That is like a universal law. So in reality, the total cost for you to actually start an email business solely with Facebook lead ad is around $56 per month and your ad spend. That is what you would need at a bare minimum to actually get started. Now, let's go to talk about business model number 2, using Facebook lead ad. With business model number 2, you can actually start selling high-ticket local products. I'm not talking about high-ticket affiliate programs or high-ticket offers. I'm talking about high-ticket local products. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, you can actually team up with a local service or product provider, and you get a percentage of each deal that is closed. So here are some ideas. If you have a real estate friend, you can say, hey, I can bring you some leads. And if the lead buys, I get a cut of your real estate commission. That's it, right? There's no risk for that person. You're sending him leads. The other one is automotive, right? You can actually say, call up a salesperson at Mercedes, BMW, Audi, you name it, and say, hey, I know you have a referral program in place. I would love to actually send you some leads. Can you just cut me back a referral check? Majority of the time, they will say yes. Insurance, home insurance, car insurance, you name it. So as long as it is a local product that is high ticket, so that you earn a good commission and you simply take a cut from every single closed deal. So you're not really doing the work, you're just sitting through the leads, and that's what you are doing. So here's how it all works. Let me go back to the scribble screen and to show you. So again, it's pretty similar to this over here right now. But the only difference is as follows. So let's say, again, you're going after automotive or real estate. Let's use real estate as an example. So you may be going after a specific person, and you're going after a very specific city or town. In this case, let's say that we're going after Henderson, Nevada. Okay? So you're advertising to this person who's in Henderson, Nevada, and you simply create a Facebook lead ad where you can talk about maybe 7 things to watch out for before you buy your next real estate in Henderson, Nevada. Or you can say, get a full list of houses that are under the price of $45,000. We'll send you our vetted list or whatever. Because again, that's what you want. You're trying to actually get that person's information. So again, you're doing something to give away, to attract the person who may be in market to actually buy a piece of real estate or thinking about it, to give you their information. So all they have to do, again, is in this native form within Facebook, you obviously ask for their name, their email, their phone number. And once it's done, they're brought to the thank you page screen. And the thank you page screen, you don't direct them to somewhere. You basically say, hey, we will call you at X amount of time, or one of our agent will actually call you. But if you are eager to speak with us, click on the button to call us right now. Okay? But here's the key. Each time that the lead submit the information, you need to make sure, once again, you automate the process through LeadsTunnel to do one thing, to notify your team, or in this case, your friend that owns a real estate agent or your client, that the lead came through, that they should basically call the lead right away. So that way you are going to keep the lead hot. So when the agent actually closes the deal, and let's say that they make $5,000 commission by selling to your lead, you say, hey, I only want 25% of the cut. By doing so, you're just basically arbitraging the leads, you're paying for the lead, but you make a hefty commission right back without you delivering the product, without you worry about servicing the client. So that is number 2. Now, with business model number 2, here's what it will cost you, the minimum investment to start. First of all, you need LeadsTunnel for automation to automate the process and notifying your friend, your client, that the lead came through, that they can contact them right away. Again, around $27. Facebook ad costs. Once again, whatever you're comfortable with. You're just sending leads to them. They're not obligated to send. You're not attached to anything. So when a lead comes through, you can do like $5. Maybe you get a lead every other day. It will cost you $10. Guess what? Send it through. Deal's closed. You make your money. So the cost to start is going to be just $27 a month. And you can actually get this up and running. But obviously, whatever ad budget you are comfortable with. Now, let's talk about low budget business model number 3. Now again, if you enjoy any of my videos so far, and if you got a big aha moment, let me know right in the comment box. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that notification bell, because I am dedicated to continue to share more of these training with every single one of you. So now let's talk about business model number 3. Business model number 3 is to simply help local businesses generate leads. You can call up a local service provider. Then you say, hey, I'm going to offer you 10 free leads to start. Guess what? You're not closing a client right now. You're not asking for money. You're just saying, hey, I'm just going to send you 10 leads. And if you like the quality of the leads, and if you like what I'm doing, we can talk about pay service afterwards. That's all you're doing. You're giving first before asking. And that is the easiest way for you to get clients. Now, some ideas. Again, real estate agent, chiropractor, dentist, fixing garage, anything that you can think of. Again, you're just helping local businesses generate lead. And you should charge them a minimum, okay? A minimum $500. Don't make this like a very low cost thing. At least $500 for doing this. You can charge all the way to like $3,000 to $4,000. I know people charge a real estate agent $3,500 a month doing this. So you can charge $500. Start small, get your client database, and then start raising your price. But please charge a minimum of $500. So what you're doing is that you're giving away 10 leads for free in whatever market, maybe real estate, chiropractor, whatever. So then your potential client got the leads, and they're like, oh, wow, I'm getting free leads, and I would love more of these leads. I would love to pay you to continue to do this, right? Best way to actually ignite your relationship. Now, in this case, you're really creating a lead agency. So what is the minimum investment to start? First of all, you need LeadsTunnel automation to send the leads through immediately once it comes through without doing any manual work. Obviously, you need that. Now, when it comes to the Facebook ad costs, the first 10 leads, it's going to be your cost, right? Low end, maybe if it's $5 a lead, that's going to be $50. If it's $20 a lead in the high end, then it's going to be $200. So anywhere between $50 to $200, you are able to actually get 10 leads that you can actually send to your potential client. And your potential client loves what you're doing and say, hey, how can we actually get more leads from you? You simply say, well, all you got to do is simply pay me $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month. I'll handle it for you, but you have to cover the ad costs. That way, guess what? You only need to pay $27 a month for the automation, and to get a client, it'll cost you around $200. And if the client likes it, guess what? Congratulations. Now, if the client doesn't like it, then you would actually have to restart and do another $200 per client. But again, this is going to be a scalable model. You can go into different verticals, and all you're doing is just setting up leads, giving the leads for free. They're interested, then you sell them a monthly service. But now, overall, regardless of which method you choose, the key is automation. This is the key. It's automation. And Facebook doesn't offer this. And remember, when you are dealing with leads, never, never, and never let your leads turn cold. This is like throwing money into the ocean. And you don't want to wait to communicate with your leads. Your leads need to get you in touch, or you should get in touch with your leads right away. All right? Not just a confirmation on Facebook. You need to actually get in touch with them right away. And you should never, ever, ever, ever have your leads unattended. Because again, if you do all that, if you are neglecting this part of the process, then this will result in low quality leads and worthless leads. This is why people say Facebook lead ad has low quality. It's because a lot of times you're not automating the process, you're leaving it unattended, and you're not communicating with them right away with other communication tools. This is why, again, we know this, we saw this, and it is a struggle to a lot of people, and it is a opportunity that businesses can take advantage of, but there's no solution to it. That's why we created LeadsTunnel, and we even got Facebook approved on LeadsTunnel. So go check it out at www.leadstunnel.com. Now, if you want, all right, if you love what you just heard, what you've learned, 3 low budget way, but you're like, I want to actually have little to no risk and a constant stream of revenue and a constant stream of income using Facebook lead ad, what can I do? Well, let me recommend you to do this. Okay, if you have no money, if you're absolutely no money, you're super tight, and you are maybe a very young kid, you don't have a job yet, and you really want to get started, here's what you want to do. And this is honest, no bullshit tips for you, okay? First of all, go on a garage sale on the weekend. Buy products at a super low price and sell it on eBay or sell it on Amazon. Now, if you don't even have that money to get started, just go to your neighbor's lawn and tell them, hey, I'll mow your lawn for 20 bucks. All you have to do is simply just get at least $200 ready before you start doing this. It's $200. I show you 3 different low budget ways for you to actually start a business. All of them are less than $200. And you should start with low budget business model number 3 first. Start number 3. The risk is far less. And you get to secure a client that will produce you or offer you $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month on constant revenue. Then once you got one client done, repeat the process, right? Repeat the process several times. Find one in car insurance, find one in automotive, find one in maybe health insurance, another person maybe in real estate, right? Just find like 3 or 4 of them, secure them, let's say all $500 a month. That's gonna be a pretty constant stream of income for you already, starting with nothing, right? Then afterwards, move to business model number 2. You want to create a snowball effect. As an entrepreneur, if you want to make more money, you got to actually have diversification. You want to actually have multiple streams of income. So you got the client side, now you start to want to make more, right? Instead of giving leads and helping that person generate leads, you partner up with someone and get a piece of their business by simply controlling the lead, right? And again, move to budget business model number 2. And if it's doing great, then simply diversify to low budget business model number 3 and start to build an email list. So now you're basically turning one idea into 3 streams of income. But again, you got to take these steps one at a time. And if you have no money and little money to start, I would recommend you to do this. All right. So again, if you enjoy my videos, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Going to be releasing brand new one every single week to help you become an entrepreneur, to share with you tutorials that really anyone talks about. All right, so again, I hope that you enjoy this. Make sure you comment right below, share your feedback with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I look forward on seeing you in our next video.